much I had to struggle with my sister and my cousin, and I always stayed in trouble, and at times I miss my mother. If you only knew the real George, if you only knew the real George, if you only knew the real, how much I had to struggle, me, my sister and my cousin, and I always stayed in trouble, and at times I miss my mother. Oh, it was like yesterday, me and my cousin Dre, on the block playing basketball, I'm fading like Hardaway. Feel like I'm Michael J. Wish I could go see my cousin face and tell her I'm rolling because, man, it's gonna be okay. Why did you go? Why did you leave? Why do I feel like you had to leave me? Am I just being too selfish to see? Look, cause you was only 17, but there's one instant to add on to another. Cause there was times at night that I was missing my mother. Every day it plays in my mind. Why my mama this line? Won't you come out and hug me? Don't you see that I'm crying? But that right there made me stronger than them now. I'm young but I'm thinking like a grown man now. If you only knew the real George, if you only knew the real George, if you only knew the real, how much I had to struggle, me, my sister and my cousin, and I always stayed in trouble, and at times I miss my mother. If you only knew the real George, if you only knew the real George, if you only knew the real, how much I had to struggle, me, my sister and my cousin, and I always stayed in trouble, and at times I miss my mother. If you only knew the real me, I ain't had to struggle, but my mother had to struggle, so yes, I had to struggle. You go do it and I go do it, you go do it and I'm gon' do it, it ain't never nothing to it. Shout out to my uncle, you made me who I am and I thank you for it. You created my whole plan, thank you for praying for me. Stand on God, one gon' solve none, cause every time I turn around I'm involved in something. I told myself that I'm too young for this, but then again that's where I'm made for this. My only wish is to fulfill my dreams, and one of my dreams is to make MTV. If you only knew the real George, if you only knew the real George, if you only knew the real, how much I had to struggle, me, my sister and my cousin, and I always stayed in trouble, and at times I miss my mother. If you only knew the real George,